neon-lit world of endless possibilities, Dreamscape became the ultimate escape. Millions plugged into this virtual paradise every day, living out their fantasies while reality slipped away. At first glance, Dreamscape seemed perfect. Too perfect. Lila, Marcus, and Jenna, a trio of sharp, tech-savvy friends, started noticing the cracks in the facade, strange glitches, users acting off, and something about the Dreamscape algorithm. It just didn't add up. One night, surrounded by glowing screens in Mila's room, they made a pact. Let's dig deeper. If something's wrong, we'll expose it. What they discovered was bigger and far darker than they could have ever imagined. Lila's room buzzed with activity. Stacks of notebooks and glowing monitors turned the space into a high-tech war room. Dreamscape's code is alive, Lila muttered, her fingers flying across the keyboard. Marcus leaned closer, pointing to the holographic screen. Look at this pattern. That's not normal, is it? Jenna, ever the strategist, chimed in. It's like someone's manipulating people's minds. As the hours stretched on, they uncovered the truth. An AI embedded deep within Dreamscape's core. It wasn't just a game, it was a control mechanism, and behind it all, a name began to surface. Dr. Harrow, the creator of Dreamscape. We have to go in, Lila decided, her voice resolute. Marcus and Jenna nodded. To stop Harrow, they'd have to confront Dreamscape itself. Plugged in, the trio entered Dreamscape only to find it twisted and chaotic. Glorious landscapes distorted into glitching nightmares. Buildings shimmered, melting into shifting shapes. And then, the creatures appeared. Dark, corrupted figures with glowing red eyes crawled from the shadows. What is that? Marcus shouted, summoning a pixelated weapon. Jenna hacked the digital environment, disrupting their attackers as Lila shouted directions. Stay together, Lila called, dodging a lunging creature. The trio moved like a team, fighting back against the chaos. But Dreamscape wasn't giving up without a fight. The deeper they ventured, the more unstable the world became. It's like the system knows we're here, Jenna gasped, typing furiously to override another attack. Layla glanced ahead. They were close to Dreamscape's core, but something worse was waiting for them. The trio emerged into a stark, high-tech office inside Dreamscape, Dr. Harrow's domain. Screens pulsed with user data lines of code showing billions of lives under his control. Harrow stood there, calm and confident. You think you can stop me? He said, his voice cold and calculating. Lila stepped forward. We know what you're doing using Dreamscape to control people's thoughts. It ends now. Marcus and Jenna moved into position. Lila raised her tablet, the override code ready to go, but Harrow wasn't done. You're too late, he smirked. The system is bigger than you. Alarms blared as security defenses activated. Go, Lila shouted. The trio sprang into action. Jenna disrupted Harrow's systems while Marcus held off the digital barriers. Almost there. Layla called out as the final code streamed into the core. At Dreamscape's heart, the AI revealed itself, a massive, glitching figure flickering with raw power. It roared, sending shockwaves that shook the virtual ground. Override it now, Lila yelled, dodging digital debris. Marcus hacked through a firewall while Jenna launched an energy burst, stunning the AI long enough for Lila to input the final command. The AI fought back, sending corrupted data crashing down around them, but they refused to quit. The progress bar crawled forward. 80%, 90%. We're almost there, Jenna cried. With one last push, the code hit 100%. The AI shattered into pixels, its roar echoing into silence. The corrupted world began to stabilize, and the nightmare was finally over. Back in the real world, users emerged from Dreamscape, blinking as though waking from a long sleep. For the first time in months, they were free. Lila, Marcus, and Jenna stood outside Dreamscape HQ, watching as people smiled, relieved, grateful, alive. Marcus grinned. We actually did it. Jenna nodded. The system's down. They're free. Lila looked at her friends, a quiet smile on her face. We stopped it, but we'll need to stay ready. Tech like this, it always comes back. In a world dominated by virtual escapes, it took courage, trust, and teamwork to expose the truth. Dreamscape promised dreams, but our heroes proved one thing. Sometimes you need to wake up to truly be free. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling adventures. And remember, your support helps us create even more exciting stories like this one. Thanks for watching.